I haven't really made a video in a while. And this video is interesting because I just had a feeling I should make it. So, let's cut to the chase. I'm not good at games. I'm not. I'm far from it, actually. I'm not the best at games anymore like I used to be. And in general, I am always the bottom tier of gaming. Oh, why would you say that? I believe there's someone out there who may relate and understand exactly how I feel in a way. And maybe I can give that person some sort of help and motivation. I stream a lot with my friends on Twitch over there, and they play a lot of Valorant, Overwatch, and other fun games. The crew, I have Yatsu there, ex-Yatsume. This man, you can give him a game, and in a couple rounds, he's already up there topping the leaderboards. Slim, Valorant King right there. A man who's not afraid to go into any ranked game and is always winning, trying his hardest to go ahead and push forward. Effective, quick. He knows maps like the back of his hand. Alright, you got Punchy, an amazing support who, pushes forward also. And in general was able to switch between offensive and defensive with no issue whatsoever. Cuddy, Mo, Easy, Rhythm, all of them. Their callouts are amazing. They're always ready to pick up that controller and go. And they're always willing to push forward, and they clutch up when needed. And then there's me. There's me. In terms of Valorant, I'm always at the bottom with a negative KDA. More assists than anything. I may get like 2 or 3 kills in a match of 13 rounds. I can't really clutch or shoot first. Not really able to peek much. By the time, if I'm the last player standing, my friends are already considering what to do next round. Can't really do any good lineups. Minecraft PvP wise, where I used to thrive, I can't speed bridge that well. Can't really go ahead and set traps too properly, and PvP itself, forget about it. I'm more likely to die than to go ahead and actually destroy someone else. I consider every player I knock out a victory, because I know I may not win the round. So why do I say all this though? I say all this because I want to tell y'all something. To other players who may feel, hurt, thinking I should maybe just drop this game, don't do it, man. Don't do it. There's a reason why you keep coming back to this game. There's a reason why you keep coming back. And truthfully, deep down it's because there's a chance you'll get a win. There's a chance that you'll go ahead and push forward. There's a chance that you'll get that lucky break that you need. We can practice all we want, and we look at top streamers and all of that and see how they play, and they're years ahead of us. I remember seeing the late Technoblade and his amazing strats. I'll be honest, if someone pulled those strategies on us back in 2013, we would have said he was hacking, because his strats were amazing, and people want to be like him almost immediately. Like, I want to be like the next Technoblade. I want to be like the next Schlatt, or the next the next Jinxie. They want to be the next big thing in terms of gaming. But let's be honest, guys. Not all of us are going to make it that high up. I remember there was a time I wanted to collab with some of the greats. I wanted to collab with Schlatt, I wanted to collab with Project Melody, Ashton Martin. I wanted to collab with all these guys. Heck, I wanted my own GamerSubs Cup. But realistically, looking at it now, that may not happen. But I keep coming back and playing these games. Why? Because let's be real. Even the top players can get a little cocky sometimes. I'm not saying anyone I know is cocky or calling them cocky. I'm just saying in general. Like today, I have 60 Skywars wins and I got 2 wins. I had 60 Skywars games and I got 2 wins. How? Because the player who was at the top got cocky. And he got cocky, made one mistake, and I was able to capitalize on it. That's the reason why we keep coming back. We practice hard. We push hard. We know that, we may not get all the tips down, all the tricks right, but we know there's an opportunity for us to shine through. All of this to say this: if you are considering giving up on the gaming space, giving up entirely, don't. You can take a break. Maybe once in a while, a day or two, just take a break. An hour maybe. Just take a break. You can sit there for a little bit, reflect. But don't let the rage consume you. Don't let the frustration get to you. I'll be honest, let me give you a little anecdote. My loving Mocha Wolfie. When she had never played Fortnite before. I was playing Fortnite for around 2 months. She had never played Fortnite before, so she wanted to play Fortnite. And I was thinking, awesome, I can finally carry somebody. I can finally help someone also. Within a month, she was already carrying me. And within 2 months, she surpassed me. This last week, we were playing Cake Wars, Mineplex Cake Wars. Like Bed Wars, but with cake. And I was thinking, oh man, I bet I can maybe eke out a win here. I couldn't touch her once with my sword. And ended up losing. And I got discouraged, truthfully. But yet I'm still here, trying to get better. Trying to match the level of my friends. Even though I know it seems so far away. But that's what pushes me to keep playing these games. Throughout this whole video, look at me. You've seen my losses constantly. If you're watching, maybe some of you are listening to this to fall asleep, or maybe some of y'all have this in the background, just some random video. But I want you to know, if you are considering quitting gaming, don't. Push forward, my friend. These people who, you see online, it took them years to perfect their craft. There was a player named, Dova. I was on earlier with Hypixel. Her name was Dova. And she was insane. Consistently W tapping, consistent speed bridging. Literally just consistency. I played around 12 rounds with her. She won about 9 or 10. For me, I won 2. And that was my only 2 wins that came early in the day. So yeah, all this to say, there's support for you still. People are still cheering you on. People look at the losses, and those who are cocky, they'll say, look at this dude, he's trying too much. This guy's easy killing right here. Easy XP, easy pickings. They make one mistake, you capitalize on that mistake. Trust me, you'll get that win. And though you may think you're past your prime, the prime can always come back eventually. Heck, my friends even still sometimes play with me, but it's rare nowadays. Busy with life, and truthfully, they play a lot of ranked, and I don't want to bring them down. So I try to practice on my own, even though I know that I'll never reach their level, really. But maybe I can be something else. Maybe I can be myself. Who knows what time will tell. So yeah, just remember, keep practicing, keep pushing. Don't give up yet. Don't give up. Because I'll be honest with you. You may think your progress hasn't been that good, but mentally, subconsciously, you're making improvements. Your brain's saying, how can we do this differently now? How can I get better at this? But yeah, that's about it. That's all I want to come out here and say. I truthfully don't know when I'll upload again. Life's gotten busy, and I don't really know what I want to do with this channel. Gaming seems pretty oversaturated, and I've thought about giving help advice, but I don't really know where to start. I'm a Christian, so I was thinking Christian content, but I don't really know where to start with that either. So I don't really know where to go from here. Maybe some suggestions would be nice. But that's about it, guys. Thank y'all for watching this. I hope you have a wonderful rest of y'all's day, evening, fortnight, whatever it is. And yeah, God bless y'all. I'll see y'all around. G-bye.